about we ya call ya yen kunim no ho subo nyina ye kekere a ne ya de soa no ye yewura mampanyin Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. You have your own members of parliament. They organized press conference and called on the president to fire his finance minister. What did the president do? Ojinani tunchen sebe ase penye away from abone, and then he gave some flimsy excuse to say yako IMF and that yen China IMF no after the IMF negotiations near there. Even after the IMF negotiations, his cousin was still holding on to the office of the finance minister. Now Ufi say Ghana for sebe omo uro mo nim kosoro nya tumum doso man for nimpansa de we nkoyi but say omo be si omo botimi apemu aka no kure no na omo ye no okoka ene ye ne national executives need to see squarely for the public to know what was going on in the boardroom. I think we will not be here. So it is about time, say, let's demystify this delegate system. Let us allow the ordinary member of the party one register our card, our dues, and then a good standing member. They do about one. National secretary to officer, the appointment no. One party no now we say we were chief executive on also new party structure no or the constituency party constituency chairman no one show oni mo we say we say we the such chile fa the such chile ban the such chile party dia young ko baby ya ono any resource other clear in play. National Cathedral is the president's own dream and his own ambition. It is not in the MPP manifesto anywhere. Last Saturday, December 7, na Ghana for Yakotwaba. Nana ubia nani ohe nimse enka. Dr. Alhaji Mahama Dubaumia. Yebetu abana mano nanka wabeye mampenyi na wetimi de Ghana akusi baby pa. Nensu fufie antwata na ojare abamo. Ghana for Kotwaba no na akobane se. Nenye ni ya yepe ene kobaye ni nyina ne se MPP edincho na we na yatenase ya na obroni bese ya ye postmortem analysis Alliance for Full Soldiers Advocacy aye di MPP mu akutini ye pa ya ye postmortem analysis na postmortem analysis no ya ni ekotwa nyina ye krata ne tofa bomu nyina ne se about we ya ye ko ya ye ni nkunim no ho subo nyina ye kekere a ni ya ye de soa no yewura mampanyin Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo amprempre ono ne Ghana mampanyin ye MPP for Full Soldiers na de ye ntimi mo bia so apart from Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ene sen ninia abatuo yi unim se abatuo de wo kwa won se ya waye wo ye party in power won se ya wo ne amanfo no betina wo ne ye bia obeda na di no ni nyina ka ho bi na sem amanfo no beto aba ma wa omo begina so na eniema bebre na you complaining wo ho especially the second term of this government if 2021 eba na sebi o complainia na yera mampanyi sebi wabo mi fi taduku nti kakura na wo yi nani ato nchen onya ho hwe ene ye de hu complaining kakran ya yetimi se ya bonso aye kanokura no so o kan na ye de watu tankruwa mu na ya blacklist nti obi na behu kura na obu wanitie wemu wanitie a na tese wemu na nanim tum but yesi kukuram so mfere so obesi wunu so a wo so mfere so obedai wodi asawa ebesi so emredu se ye be premu ni aka no kura kire yeru amampanye Akufo-Addo se waye bia jai waye bia ye ni abema beye bi na oni obeye na waye no MPP sebi this is the worst defeat that we can think of as far as being in power is concerned. Nina say ya na metesa man for your analysis be say president former president Kofo time 1996 or contest here and the result onya ye kra na enu ba bia. What they forget is that time Kofo was an opposition leader. He was not in government. So your person you fair to the analysis. Let's start from the year 2000. MPP so nya kwan ebedi aban so in the year 2000 the call election there was a runoff, but the subsequent one we won straight up. 2004 we won, then we lost in 2008. Even in 2008 when he Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo or your presidential candidate ma MPP no. The first one onu LED I know winning with 49 point something percent. Kai vote kakre bi keke na ke yakro so ni nya saying 50 plus 1 and a run of ekobaye and okolusia. Even with the loss no kra he didn't come down beyond or below what do you call it 47%.
Mamusa question.
Me pesa ka me bo ha no to.
Okay, mpacho.
Any didimu any de call 2012 election. 2012 election we still maintain our 47%, even though we thought that the election was fraught with some irregularities in the General Supreme Court. And about 2016, then we won with 53%. Now, after you so power, you put government in power, party in power. Near coalition, we only ended up with a paltry 41%. This is incredible. This is untenable. This is unacceptable. This cannot in any way represent the dreams, aspirations of the New Patriotic Party. And we take strong exception to the conduct of the president in power. That is Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Meba outlining one by one.
Meba ansana yebeba ho no. Party a wo mu no enhye dan kwotena ase empty committee and the reasons why you lost. Na no are you not jumping the gun?
Sabi election ya yekoya ye lose sabi we ni yare enye yare we no da we ni so clear wu hia obi se obesi utrodo and na we mu say we yetoa. We know what went wrong. And don't forget, sir, we are speaking from the full soldiers' perspective. Now, full soldiers, yani waimu. Yana yani amanfo na mode biya. Be meni ukase minam kantaman to baby na makojina baby na meni dinkomwe. Baby yenam. I mean, we meet people, the ordinary people now. Omutuabana. Yani omunam. So when we are speaking, we know what we are speaking about. Unlike the people who ride in their V8, as I read they don't know what is going on now. What does it? So we know what we are talking about. So forget about the fact that MPP constitute a committee no Koran. Don't forget, even committee no Koran. These are the same people Obabe and also near Kanukre Achrom. So ya say anopa ye train committee no omumra in so many dia ye di can raise red flags ye kan ye want to be any huduma and ne omama tu min ashre ye no ye be case your money bio. And if we have to do press conference and reiterate our point for the whole world to know, say, party no baby, a party no could do ye ne kobone, ye kan yo munti and only ye ne. Yeah, they say, election ya ye call ye. So we call election. Nothing. 2 years before the election. Finance minister and Ghana for complain say Mr. President only you cousin Medina Ghana sika semon enkonye menu ka say post COVID-19 baby ewiase fa na baby even Britain so betaya their exchequer Kwesi Kwarteng was even removed as their finance minister. Uko Canada finance minister, in fact, you can mention so many countries finance ministers. They had to sack them because it may not be exactly their doing, but COVID-19 impact near the buy-in. It takes some trend in order to restore investor confidence. Our businesses, economy, you have to clear off your finance minister. What happened in the case of Ghana? Yeah, man penny no we even to 10 sebi. I say penny away from Abone. Now, after you have your own MPs, members of parliament, I organize a press conference. As we didn't see Ghana Bakose Mukrada. They organized press conference and called on the president to fire his cousin or the finance minister. What did the president do? And then he gave some flimsy excuses, say, Yako IMF, and that Yen China IMF, no, after the IMF negotiations near there. And even after the IMF negotiations, his cousin was still holding on to the office of the finance minister. Now, Ufi said Ghana for Sabi. They were just waiting for the opportunity to go and cast their vote so that they will show this government or this party where power lies. And that is one of the contributory factors to keep Ken Ofori-Atta in position as finance minister. Sabi, you know what I'm saying? This is a party of intellectuals. This is a party that prides itself with the slogan, we have the men. Now we have the men, After the finance minister, one person was kept in power for almost 7 years. Now, Sabi, at the end, now what political test. Now I can say, and no crime, you still put him in charge of an international kind of position, say, only lead the international market. I mean, for Christ's sake, who does this? And you expect the people to forgive you? That is one. Two, when it came to appointees, we complained, ministers, deputy ministers, CEOs, MMDCs, Mr. President, you reshuffle, Mr. President, Maminia, Sebi, party, your membership, we are in excess of 6 million. We are in excess of 6 million. 90, Sebi, that positions, government positions, now can bomb 5,000 or a little above 5,000. And he said, it be 4 years, why don't you just let them sit aside and then you bring new people on board? No, most of your more expertise, say at least when they also come, at least and also bet me so much for microphone was on potem no muso kakrabetini aswamano. But this time the president didn't do that. Look at the successive government Ablekuma from 1992 up to the year 2016 Akufo-Addo winning power. There has been constant reshuffle. I remember the time of President Kufuor. But
Obian style.
Matter the style that you exhibit, must reflect. I mean, the progress of the party. Don't forget to say you didn't come on your own strength. One man as independent candidate, and I will be winning. I say for that matter. Party B would be a party B ticket so and they will buy to the point that the general secretary of the New Patriotic Party had to hold a press conference and call on the president to demand for reshuffle. 19 Papa Musa nani ministers, nani appointees, na Ayen and Kubia Bujusua. In 2 general secretary would have called for a reshuffle. Everybody was calling on the president to reshuffle his appointees. He would not listen. I remember after issued a statement, and the president in an interview in Kumasi was break. I remember very well. The president said, Omu calling for reshuffle. He doesn't think so. Omu are genuine PP members, but these are unemployed opposition elements. Omu pay Jumaye. Can you imagine this painful comment?
Now we no a reflector or mayana batwa. Do one kwankoto.
I am telling you because se me won potemu bi na fane se me wetiwa east. Na se minim se akwa we ne na bedi DCE wo me potemu ha. Wabone proka beye 4 years. Yakasa mwa se ni ekoi emfa intimuyi no nafo from ra. Na se mampanyi no tia konya so oyi na. Me ehye me kosa ewo between two things. Either say me kwakoto abanetia me party na se me nto abanokura. And that accounts for the low voter turnout no. We will come to it very shortly. Is a contributing factor.
Afema me musadie bi. Various pieces no. Amugine mu mama nyuko no.
Various what?
Parliamentary candidates no. Amugine mu mama nyuko no. Adan ye mfa so bonu mo mum. Mampani na nado de ye kan wo kọ wodi ni bra wie kọ. Enti mu aka mu no. Se wono kra na mo hwe na ada na mo hwe ye wura mi anim.
Okay, FM.
Nina, as for the pieces, you better me analyze it on strength and weakness. It is a subject for another day.
Okay.
But for now, our focus is on we are doing. We are trying to post-mortem analysis. I said, obi akabebi. Now, whether food poison or whether you want to body no send a bear you can fish out in your sea and send a bear would be a bear and suade at that one next time and continue. Then you see fish the berotia and I'm a pro a profi infa. Empty won't mean sign Mantanino who and first born in the but these are low hanging fruit. We don't want to go for the low hanging fruit. We are going for the Opemunankasa or no top on Ghana for to Abamano. And the and we are telling you on authority, say Nene na Maya Bedu Bedu. Na party for na Sabi. You find because Natumo Dawson. Nyatu Mundoso, Monfo Nimpansa, dear Wim Koyi, but say Omubesi Omobotimia, Pemwakano Kureno, na Omoyano, Oka, any a national executives need to see Omobo facing Mampany squarely for the public to know what was going on in the boardroom. I think we will not be here. Look, with National Cathedral, Sabi, National Cathedral is the president's own dream and his own ambition. It is not in the MPP manifesto anywhere. We are presidential candidate. Now, say Nyankopo Aso Daye, say who we near, who be see as already Dayama. Now, a ban is saying that, and when you were asked, say, Prime Ben, I'll be first of as already dying. Who's you? Why to men are for any sorry. After you be Mampenia, then you change the narrative. Now you want government to commit its resources into the project. But we speak.
So Obama,
if you, yes, sir.
Sir, Obi be Mampenia. Okase, me ba me ya kwan Messi school me ye we ya. Sabi say ya nyini bottom ena ode eka. Enti so okasa.
Enunti na amanyuku bia ansa na babedi o minus one abeko election who presented policies through the manifesto. Into all the manifesto no ba o kire kwan ya obefa so a obesi once it is in the manifesto no you say we need you are committing the national resources to getting it into fruition, but where it is not captured in the manifesto ye bisa o ma wesi so dua say e ye wo boto ni ankwankwan na sorry na ebesi no you don't come and change the narrative and enya no kwa keke senke bia wo kan sample na bia committee resources no and $58 million are so called to speak say yetila no na akumu and nketimi raise building no bia. I've been angry. Look at how the opposition NDC for taking National Cathedral no more to the point to say tokro na amna na eda ho no a nsuwa to abegumu kura no mo ye demonstration mo ko hoko swimi wo mu nyina etwetwa ho mfoni nyina. You think that the ordinary people sitting in Dema, sitting in Akumadan, sitting in Lipe, in the voter region na azim, so who these images are obefa abayini serious obeka say odabi abay we mu waste yesika dodo nti mu nkona for from ra, and that is exactly what has happened to us. Me tell no na me wie DDEP this domestic haircut buy. Look, obi ayen savings onim say retirement afin or obabe hanese ni retirement package, and then due to your mismanagement by the finance minister Ken Oforiatta, and that person no we saving why any savings no get affected. Now what should the investment? You think the person is going to forgive you? My brother, let's face the fact. You think that person is going to forgive you? So I can go on and cite 101 examples of policies and other unpopular decisions of Akufo-Addo. Mama yabedu. Now, into Asubwa. Look at something like betting tax. Obi ena didn't say ebia ono to ni game na ono dia PPP. Boys your money na ukada for ni idea. Young guys na. Betting idea bia. In fact, it is unfortunate, but say omo but that is the reality. Ade omo ya no. Na so omo say o ti omo tax, omo wini na say ebia ni pe ye wini ebia 1,000 guys. Can I see this? Previously 90.
So Obama no kakrama me.
Hello. Okay. As we speak, people are still paying COVID levy. People are paying G levy. So at a point, the vice president and as a presidential candidate, Dr. Baumia, campaign no kase onoba obeba be G levy, oba be cancel betting tax. Ni amafo ni bisa na ne say, "See how we mampanyi abedi echi ade na wo mu an ye yi." Inti na wa meju mana be ye nyama Baumia and say Baumia okay the policy. Meanwhile, Baumia is on record to have registered his displeasure about how do you call it, G levy. Baumia in an interview with Kwame Sevakan on Peace FM, Eka say, no, for us to do away with cash in the system, electronic transactions, say yebe promote electronic transactions, then we don't have to tax it. So we don't have to tax Momo. But because Ken Oforiatta will list it, Ken Oforiatta will not list, and President will support Ken Oforiatta because of the relationship with him. This is where we are today. Minia, and you know, our main tier, MPP, our party, your tier, Bemu, your coalition, then we get 41%. Mahama said it. Mahama, what be Mampeninda, and no doom so, and no freeze on public sector employment, and no mismanagement of the economy, and no so many things went wrong. I say Mahama has become a saint. Ghana for Mahama Sambra. Now Mahama Sambra, Oma money 51% to Oma money 52, Oma money 53, Oma money 54, Oma money 55, poly 57. I say, oh my lord. Now Bonnie Ben MPPI, all because of Akufo-Addo. Bonnie Ben Pan MPPI because of Akufo-Addo. Akufo-Addo who before and I said Ghana for the Akoto Abeg. Baumia became an unintended casualty. Baumia became an unintended casualty. I mean, but because of Akufo-Addo who before the Nipan Akoto Abeg say, Panza Baumia, we take you over the end and Mahama Mefa. And no see.
A casual look at the results. The northern regions are urban. A also say you say or no northern. It comes from the northern region, and then the Muslim factor. No, say so engagement will be so better to blame. Say at least you say kahane anya. I was not kabet me attribute.
Minia, I am, to be honest with you, I'm one person who does not believe in tribal and religious politics. Tribal and religious politics, I don't believe in it. In the sense, say, look, the NDC, who's the NDC? In 1992, Jerry Rawlings of the Volta region, Eko Aka, Ifi Central region. This is a South-South ticket, and Omodi coalition. They won. Meboana. In the year 1996, Rawlings, Atamils, South-South ticket, they won. MPP na yafa bibi atichire ye ho say ye fa Southerner say ye fa Northern vice presidential candidate na ye fa Northern presidential candidate say ye fa Southern vice presidential candidate ye na ye di bibi sa atichire Ghana for na nye no mo hwe Ghana for no he na sitine mu na wato aba it regardless say una ufi zongo una uye tremoni una ufi north Ghana ni no so sabi ote north na say ade no ye ton 5 cedis ono so ton 5 cedis o so the south near ton 5 cities or no so ton into all my tintina things we ni kromuni anasa woni na sum ba ko na wato sahaba no into sa religious any tribal politics no me I don't believe in I don't subscribe to that because and the result of this 2024 election is enough indication for all to see say it doesn't play a major role in Ghana's election. Ghana say Nigeria and some of the countries in the Sub-Saharan continent, they are so fixated on religion and tribe. In Ghana, it is not like that. Look at the vote in Ashanti region. Who would have thought to say a day will come, NDC will get as many as 600,000 plus votes in Ashanti region? Who would have thought? But that is the reality today. Today, NDC seemingly is becoming attractive in Akan communities because Akan for also say no, ye bottom ana ya system ni ye de to abana ye me say say chinchinanchi party way e wo homa ye Akan. So let's dispel that proposition. It has no place in our body politics. Let us go for the real fact, and the real fact is that Ghana today is sophisticated. He's so discerning, say, or any bottom no dia to abano. He will not focus on the dia wavy and answer suma wation. So it had little significance. And I think going forward, it is one of the things that MPP penny for so more say, yeah, quite abattoir. They should do away with that thing. Say, we free her. No. It is neither here nor there. So we represented the minority tribe, and this one, it has no significant bearing. Take your own uncle, Alan Tremanti, for instance. Alan Tremanti made people believe, say, he's from Ashanti region. He was going to pull a surprise Ashanti vote. What was Alan's result in Ashanti region? Alan's result is 50,000 people. So clearly, it tells you, say, this kind of tribal, it has no place in our body politics. It means that is why we are calling for reforms, restructuring of the party. Can say it is about time voter college, in electing your leaders at the constituency level, regional level, and the national level, as well as the presidential candidate. Now, all registered members of the New Patriotic Party in good standing should be allowed to vote. That kind of system, delegate Crìed, me am a delegate. And I am speaking against the delegate system because it is fraught with so many irregularities and so much corruption. Meaning, you don't think, say, look, there has been a pattern in recent times. Say, voters, do you know where this thing is coming from?
Daddy. No.
Say, vote and say, Mahama yensika, yankotuaba, nyan all person chire wunyina say, Moma ya muhu delegate Crìed, na edu abatu wonu so a, momo kwa ko yimu leaders a, yamo bi 5,000. Yamo be 10,000, Yamo be 3,000, Yamo be fridge, Yamo be burner, cooker, and so on and so forth. Namo mako yi parliamentary candidate no, ana presidential candidate na amaye. Na do yen yeswa, namo aba say monsa pan yen koto aban. You think say they are not watching, they are not listening, they are not observing? So it is about time say let's demystify this delegate system. Yen claim fi honum. Let us allow the ordinary member of the party one register kita card. Utiani dues, and then I say a good standing member. A do about one, Yemo Muntia. Now, Sebe, say, the Wamasaman constituency, not the MPP for a higher, Bayer, Abia, 30,000 and now 40,000, no more to a young parliamentary candidate. As far as no bit me, will be a bribe. So, we create a crack here, no bit me to a bit me quantity to bribe. Want to me more be more than even 100 to discover, want to me more. What I say. So, and it means you cannot influence their choice of who becomes the leader in that constituency. And that is what we need to do. We cannot continue, and let me emphasize, we cannot continue to be exercising the same old style. The status quo must change. If not, we should not expect new results.
Okay. Mami na wase, na mi se nyampa mfama. Kumasefo. Michira sante. Edie abufuo nko because papa baumia oba ho a ne enyan dom mane behia no dom no a ehia no nyina achi na dom no nkoto aba
na ofa de bebre ni mi se kro bia asante kotoko eye asante mam kumasi mam so wo kira wo bebre aye kira wase aba na ekoto ye no ni dipa e dia to so no so wo kira wo aye kira wase Masirima ni msuma muna mitiri. Abato eno mkoto ye. Ofa ubisani ya kakra mitiri yaka.
Masirima no muna mitiri na no eyede enu.
Sa ofa. Ye kabia oso wonte. Eno wabo ye fi tanduku.
Okay, FM.
Ana wo kira wo kira ye. Ti sa wo kira wo kira ye ya. Ya basiri ye ni. Enso suya muna itiri. Na ebe abato no so a ye kwa kwakire wase. Ono ne de esi wasante mam. Samia kakra miti yaka.
Asante kan de yi na abayantie.
Ofa. We de ma me fa kwanya na me fa ka asem bi. En se abato no mu ekoso no a na nsem bi twagu. Na kwasi a wabu se meyi anu na mo sisu asa. And some way to go and say, oh, Asantimamu, I declare my NDC mon who modern say, ya na battle in your project. Said the crack come on a car say, a young year more Santimam. If I show you have a beer more Santimam. Percentage, ya NDC, ya 33 point something percent. That percentage, you know, sabi, only Amrafra, Flokrana. Omu kan ho ha omu nka me se no a uye mu hwehwemu kura tichemu kura omanya kura broso eye be 10% to 12%. And to 33 mu a de be ka no asante e de ma NDC no etwa almost about 3 regions and 1 or 10 regions. And I say ni mudio no eye kese voter region. Onunti so when you be a Mawasia, Unyai, and you Bunyai. Now, Sabi, Yatikrum Hano. And you've been a back catcher asantefoɔ sɛ yɛntɔ ntini na sɛbi yɛnum aku yɛnum sɛ nkyene de na ɔfa sɛbi deɛ ɔda no gya ho ɛna hu sɛdeɛ ɛhyehye no fa ɔno nti na meka kyerɛ sɛ aba no a ɛkɔtoyɛ no ɛyɛ mamuna m'anim masere m'anim na nnam tirim ɛna nipa no wo ne ne di agorɔ ɔka biribi a na wokyerɛ ho kyerɛ no ɔka biribi a wo so wontie ɔka biribi a na abɔ n'akutia na wo ka nsɛm a ɛni mu kyerɛ no enti abafoɔ no tu yɛ na ɔmkɔ kyerɛ sɛdeɛ ɔmbɛkyerɛ w'asease afa sabi ɔno wɔte sawia no a aban yɛ project wɔ sawia a wɔde n'asase wɔntua ho ka wɔde asase no ma wo sɛ fa yɛ project ankasa bi asase no wɔbɛtumi atwitwa atɔn ɛnso so wɔntwitwa antɔn wɔde ama aban deɛ ɔte kɔnɔngo asase no ɛda hɔ no ɔfa wɔbɛtumi de ayɛ adwuma wɔbɛtumi de ama n'ade hyeɛ atena so ɛnso so wɔde ama aban sɛ aban fa si hospital fama yɛ na sɛ saa nneɛma no nyinaa keka wura mu a ɛduru mmerɛ so ɔkɔto aba a ɔfa ɔbɛhwɛ hospital no aka wura mu no a aka sawia hɔ no aka kɔnɔngo hɔ no aka kumawu hɔ no aka afari hɔ no wɔde akɔ akɔto aba
oba na sa afari kaka akra bi no mawie almost
aba na afari no ɛyɛ no wasen ɛyɛ no wasen ebi de ɔte man so ɔso ne kwan ɔka galamse a etu ne kookoo egu ɔbɔso a ɔso wo fi no enti ɔkɔto aba no ɔbɛhwɛ saa no man de akɔto aba ɔno ne ba de ekosi wɔ asantemam sabi asante kayo ɛyɛ ne bebrebe bɛsɛ
na sa galamse yi a wokin enye wɔn na etuo
aba obia ni hɔ a ɔte ne kurom adwojo anani tentwe ɔte sabi kenya kɔbɔ ɔte manso a ɔwɔ the capacity so obɛtumi de atu galamsey obia ni hɔ sa capacity no ɔtumi tutu fam koraa kɔ fam ɛyɛ sɔsɔ a obɛnya de atutu fam na ɔde ne kookoo wɔtintim ne kookoo nti obia ni sa capacity no yɛn nyinaa yɛnim ɛnokora no ɛpɛda bi a nsɛm no wɔka ne pii a na agya abɛbɔ wɔ a na agya abɛbɔ yɛn nyinaa nsɛm a meka yi menka mfa meka ma ɔno nti ɛna ma yɛdi kakra a na to me bo ase na me ne wɔdi nkɔmmɔ no nti sɛ wobusae wɔ asantema mu a sɛ yɛdɛn na abatoɔ no kɔɔ sei a ɔfa yɛnyini no na yɛwɔ kasa bi na yɛwɔ fanom wɔ kasa bi me a wo ne me di nkɔmmɔ yi yɛwɔ metu UP abusua mu enti ne yɛwɔ saa kasa no ne yɛwɔ kasa bi sɛ owura Rollins na amamuo mu ɛyɛ ne ministry amamuo mu obedi asantinya ne yɛwɔ saa kasa no ɔfa mmerɛ kɔ n'anim no na mmerɛ sesa ɛnɛ na wɔfa ase junior ɔno wɔnim Rollins enti wɔnim deɛ kɔɔ so wɔ Rollins amamuo mu ɔfa mpatɛ watie wɔnim obiara nso so ne wɔfa akwasi Emmanuel so menni ho nkɔmmɔ nkyerɛ ne bio firi me nankasa no mebu ahasuo no mapɛ biribi abi tinya afe na mbɛka saa asɛm no akyerɛ no na meka kyerɛ no koraa no maka boakye matress akyerɛ no a ɔno boakye matress wɔnim no onim apia me nka no enti wɔnim ɛna wɔabɛto apia me nka factory sɛdeɛ na ɛsi teɛ sɛdeɛ boakye matress factory teɛ enti sɛ wo sɛ Rollins abɛgu no a ɛdeɛ na wɔde bɛyɛ enti deɛ me wɔfa ase junior nim sɛ sia no yɛ mprempren deɛ wɔbɛdie ama fufuo no a wo si yɛyɛ no ɛso so abɛto no ɔfa mpatɛ wate aseɛ sabi CHS a yɛka ho asɛm sabi sɛ nyɛ asantema mu nko a ɛyɛ ade pa yɛn nyinaa ni gye ho na tie adeɛ a na ɛwɔ hɔ paa wɔ CHS no ho sɛ maame no a wɔno wɔho CHS no ho mfasoɔ no n'ani agye ɔbɛto ho aba na mmom ɔma mmienu mmiɛnsa bi wɔ hɔ wɔma kɔ CHS no bi awu Babu kowie ye no. O ma betena fie. Ate wo mani so. Enti ma me ne de wo so fa so ko to fie se chesaba. Ma ne mani bia no bia nsa na betena fie no. Fie se ches no ko ba ya na te na ni so. They said ye o dwe hu ye de obedie. Enti ka inland port na ye ready. And ye do ma ko to ho a from fie se ches no a. Wonya de obedie. Enti aba na kai fie se ches. Na aba na kai inland port so adwuma no. No de ato aba. Na sabe ya kwa de ni. Wono onya for the free sector. It never many two free sectors about no so omo and so cancel free sectors about no. Esi wa asantima no about to sanity. Central market ya kan. Yesi central market amaye. Offer yeti na krom ha. Me na na afia kwa bi. Alata fo gada no odie. Oto tinkaro. Ofa tinkaro de meka ye mrantel be bromu ni
eye edura yesi ye de eyi na esen ye de anka twade na esen so mimu eye ayi a so onya minimu yawa wo de ya otafre ne ko ena ye obabi esen bo so ena tinkalo no so no empompo yetimi di twa ho ebe pai sesi a moto empompo ene eye adwuma papa ena ayi jepim ye wo so so tinkalo
na ofa tinkaro papa no na free emrayem ene ponso na neba aha na me na afia kwadu onu tinkaro ane akachade ya ukai ene tomatoes bi ni afra no kitinkiti bi afra no amonchim moro se bibisa
amonchim moro
aha wono no to ye no de hwe me wo fa ambassador otia dabo ene me ma me no mom tutu kwan enti godie ya dia asantuma ye ntoto no ase ana wa ba ba kana di gaguo o forukrum krofrum wusi anwe ne sisi wo ama nkora ya branche ye si so amu tonton paboa nyina abom afete omu hu ano ya saka omachi asa ko kasa market agu ayabu achi bidi da ho yebesi ebi afa ho awu ya maami mu nso na hwefie pati se power no ewo ya maami no mu ma no ho ewo enua ma no mu ho ya maami no di gwa na ja o mu sesi a o mu hwe ye enti okoto aba wo de wo na ekoto aba so atiatie enti onu ne ensemu a eda ho na sa nsemu enu me giri se na ye o ka nipa benya so na nipa tie ofa nka sabi emu amranti egu krom han enne bia ba hwe adwuma amranti ndu wo faasefo no bebre etete tinkers
asa ono
ofa bia ba hwe sabi asi aye wo mo fi sabi udi bibi abonsam ba opa na sabi enkola wo bibi yo o mu free SHS ana mu di so mfaso ana mu ba fie ana inland port ye bie Isawia hospital and indirect jobs. The Canadian qualify no obenya clinic bi aye. The Canadian qualify no obenya drive bi atwi. Ye bi konongo die, ye bi afari die na ni nyina ye adwuma.
Okay, FM.
So man tie benya adwuma aye. From part what you say.
Me too.
Nti ema ni ye ka no na nya obi ni ye ka no. Na ni ye omu ntina ni ye ka koduru ni sa. Also so wo ka enipa no atumi kura no tumi na sisi na so ye be saudi ye be twataro amu akwaye se nkura de wuni agyebi no obi na asoma wo se bra beka enti obi na beka kire me se me ntonchini ni na manuma kunna nkire de enti ofa abato ekoto ye no eno resource no eno no
na ye hwe campaign in general
ofa mama nka sembi we dia me bɔ me wofa amo na me di na ka asem ofa amo nyama ni ne sawo na mo me bɔ di na me dia ka asem ofa sawo ni Michael Sumeka
ai
ewi asin na ona nim ka twie
pa
na ofa Michael Sumeka si hoyi okwafa no ba na ma ne Land Cruiser na sa Land Cruiser no enye papa ontumi ntwimfa nkɔ ba bia
ahwe kwa akoto atwene
obeto atwe amanyɔsɛm no ɛyɛ amanyokuo no ɛna wote so na de wakɔ ɔpanyin bi akɔte movement percentage ni akyekyɛ mu a ɛmsa ne deɛ no kora wo mebua nanso kanyame yɛ nya saa ɔpanyin adom wɔte amanyokuo ɛyɛ MPP ne so a ɛnka bɛhu ne percentage sɛdeɛ ɛbɛsi ayɛ enti political party no ɛna ɛyɛ the vehicle a ɛde yɛkɔ for success na sɛ vehicle no prepare ne yie kaa no ɛnyɛ engine no nyɛ wonchange oil no seat ɛwɔ mu nyɛ aseɛ no ɛkasa shock absorber sɛ wɔn nyinaa nyɛ a ɔfa wo de ma Michael Schumacher ɔntumi mfa nkɔ akrantie ma ne nyɛ yie enti sɛ party no nyɛ ahoɔden a no matter the flag bearer ɔde ne baba wɔde ne bɔ ɔbɛlus
na ɛdeɛ na kyɛ sɛ party no ni ahoɔden
hwɛ ɔfa me ɛna me bu baby me ka sɛ ekuro bi yɛ fɛ na mo tɛti kuro ekuro no bɔɔyɛ a akora ntoma fa ne nsa nkyerɛ panyin so na panyin so ntoma fa ne nsa nkyerɛ akɔla so firi yɛ nyina di ho fo ɔfa amanyokuo no ɛfrɛ no MPP no ɛbrɛ bi baayɛ a amanyokuo no bɛyɛ sɛ nipa kumaa bi ɛne abusuakuo bi adia yɛka no kora no obi antie bi na adeɛ bɛsi mu kena na maa ne daadi na kɔyɛ sɛ nipa kuo bi dia paa ne sɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛkɔhyia wɔ tamale akɔto aba kɔyi national chairman kɔyi national secretary yɛbaeɛ a nipa 11 tumi kɔtena ase kaa sɛ saa nipa no yɛntumi ne wɔ mo nyɛ adwuma ɛne yɛyi wɔ mo totweneɛ ɛno na de huru paa kɛseɛ bɛhyɛ obiaa a wɔ kuo no mu sɛ wɔde dwuma wɔ kuo no mu ɔno nti saa mpanyimfoɔ no menka wɔn yaw yɛyi wɔn totweneɛ
ɔmo yi ɔmo die nso ɔmo tia party mra ɛna party no kɔɔ so kɔdi nkunim
ɔfa sɛ ɛtɔ da bi a wɔn sɛ sɛbi mpanyinfoɔ tie mi fa nsɛm ɛte sɛ bɔɔl asogya anaa nantwibili wɔn ani na wo aseɛ no de afɔ ɛna ɛbrɛ no mu a na ɛburum saa brɛ no mu no na sɛdeɛ Ghanafoɔ abufuo si wɔ soro ɛne indicators ama ɛwɔ hɔ no ɛkwan biara so no na aban a ɛwɔ hɔ no ho afo nipa na saa aban na ɛwɔ hɔ no so wɔsɛ atwa ne 8 years nso so asa aso enti no na sɛdeɛ asi atia biara no na ɔbɛkɔ agya no nso so deɛ nipa yɛ afi ne sɛ saa mpanyimfoɔ mmienu ayi wɔn totwene ansa deɛ ɛbɛyi wɔn ato atwene no na wɔn akyekyere ɛsa no awie ɛsa no na wɔn akyekyere awie saa mpanyimfoɔ no bɛfiri hɔ no na yɛayɛ police station saa mpanyimfoɔ no bɛfiri hɔ na yɛayɛ premise ɛde ayiyi wɔn mu ɛde wɔn kɔntɔkɔ no nyinaa enti na ɛsa no wɔn akyekyere awie enti yɛhunu effect no papa na amanyokuo a ɛhyehyɛ no amanyokuo no ɛnyɛ just an event ɛyɛ process amanyokuo ɛyɛ process efiri ko na akɔ no yɛde akɔ yɛn anim akɔdu baabi yɛde kɔdu no enti abere bi a wɔkyekyere sa no ɛnyɛ da baako pɛ na yɛde kyekyere sa yɛfa da baako nkyekyere sa wɔn deɛ wɔde da baako kyekyere sa ɛbɛdwira gu enti yɛhuhu effect no na mmom effect a meka ne sɛ yɛyi saa mpanyinfoɔ no to twene yɛn ɛde hu bɛhyɛ obiara ɔsa bɛyɛ panyin ɛwɔ amanyokuo no mu no ɛfiri sɛ sɛbi baabi a ananse atena ama biribi ato no no ntekuma ɔntena saa dua no ase enti ɛkɔyɛɛ sɛ yɛbɛyɛ panyin nso so yɛnkɔka yɛde kɔyɛ afoko yɛde kɔyɛ kwabena no yɛde bi ato yɛn enti yɛn nyinaa yɛnhwɛ ne din ne yɛnhwɛ ne hwɛ haa ne nkɔ ɔno ne ɔfa results a yɛwɔ ɛnɛ a yɛte ho ɛho esu no ɔfa party no ɛna ɛsɛ prepare na ɛnya ahoɔden sononko na kɔfa pa waba ɛne ne sɛ hwɛ meka saa asɛm wei mmerɛ a menya akwanya na mekɔ national organizer ɛna meka sɛ ɔfa hwɛ wotɛ NDC o sɛ wotɛ NDC o yɛhwɛ ɔmo strategy a ɔmo de ba abatoɔ wei ɔwura ofo so ampɔfo wɔyɛ former MP and a former minister ana ɔfa mepakyɛw meboa
ane
wɔn ntumi antibu results no sɛdeɛ ɔmo pɛ nanso so one perform badly as a national chairman. A on the person, and one money in neck to neck our parliament. 137, 137, and our family. And NDC are more than a sorry. I'm almost not to call Momu said Debbie. Yan said yes, say a party, Yanimu. And to go far over Sedun Katia. Already said over Sedun Katia, so see a former member of parliament and a former minister. And one also go through apprenticeship. When you said yes, you knew about constituency. And when you said yes, you knew about constituency. And one also for general secretary. One also were a former MP, a former minister. One also said yes, you lose Waba, and he said yes, you knew about. And now for you, one would do to you, I could see a party in the party and control woman. And now we have 2 minutes of how we change our parliament. About that,
Mekaba,
what was the son as a resident Katiani 50 quarter? Because said, one will crop to me, no more crop power, no more such a party, and I prepare, irrespective of why now, said you sit here, said you know, Haruna, Ilusu. What Peja could do? She may be a no Ramutaka, a Peja could do. Now, so party in the control. What I was to say, they are party in the control.
And that's how Musumu be.
Opa, yeah, so to sell it. Yeah, quiet last minute, no, so to sell it.
Quambeso.
On the Mabaho, Wadaroma. Send you and come on Anila. Ofa, Oma Makoya.
Mate, Twasso.
Aha. And Jenny Person, Mrs. Sudiana said, what idea a dash between MPP and NDC. Now, NDC a very strong political party, a very strong political structure. Yes, yeah, individualism, control. Some few cabal, if you say the Yanwa, as I said, the Yanwa. Now, and can pray him, Anna, MPs, Maku, 88. A free, the Catray say, yes, sir, open your finance minister. But your dear queen, and yet, yes, sir, party did not want to. Behind the scenes party did not know. Many now could Yaga. Sabiamu. Always serving Katia as a national chairman of NDC, as a 50 quarter as a national secretary of NDC. Won't you first add your team for also? If it's a very strong party, and the party in the control of a Mamika story being killed. I have someone the brave.
Okay, FM.
Owe je kufuo ebedi ade ana eja bidini wosoro obi ani ajeje kufuo amamuo dako awia ana wo frɛ party no sɛ opese wo no muhia ana wo de siren esi no so people no kosia party fo okwa no site examples bebre ewo wiase bebre sɛ se ni sɛ nyatie enti no ko no party ni nyam the leader. Why by president, the party is the leader of the government. All the common Nana, Yura, BJ Rocha, after the old Tonkono, after the Ontian. Ora, George Kunku Pharmacy, and no friend or to coffee. Of a tier responder, said a Jacob for Jesu, or to coffee, or to offer. Coffee, or to papa. Coffee, or to papa to the floor, say, or some presser. Or to take your government, let us take our party.
Beat you, pa.
Now there was a strong party. As party, no, it will control the members. No, a war by mono to a party, no, and a war are buying. Now, yeah, one more what you are buying the control party, no. I don't think at the core of party, no, joy and say, yeah, what minister be or no party in the structure, or no chairman or two, or no. National secretary to officer. Now appointment no one party no now we say you were chief executive or also new party structure no or the constituency party constituency chairman no one show one more to say we say we see the such a chile far ya the such a chile banya ya the such a chile party dia young ko baby ya or no any resource other clear in pre ya yakokuma na ya party na hojo kana di yakokono kana di yakono yes ya nya Michael Sumeka na kotenam so kana di yakono engine ne tanye ne carburetor nye ya sesa oil no enti ka no ekwa na twetwini mu ono ana ma NDC fo be sai ho de be win election eno kura wo hono no mate ofa maka over the years say you be practice you be sha yen say constitution no ofa MPP constitution enya kura o ofa party ni constitution enya kura na bonti a uhu ni se sabi aye se kwaye ukoye party ni constitution mu a empra hin na se nipakuo aye nyina ya di agenkro mo bia individual fie ya ba form party na tumi no si ewo yensam de bia se tumi no ye conference and ye koyi ya kandifo na ye koyi ya kandifo wi a na constitution no asa da no ho bia boni se na koyi ya kandifo na wi no se yen mpa bibia di pa bienu miensa enan enum ensia enwotwe akoswa edumienu etimitina kan esesa de mo ni padom ni nyina akoye yem na no ne so fa so ne sei enti opasi epaniye dia empempen ya wo fase me di proposal bi abeto abonten de bi kan no yen se ye party no constitution no offense so matin komo bi ofa matin komo bi se yen ye party ni na sikasemu a eya na koso wo police station ne abatwo mu no yensia no kwa ofa ono de boni beka se eye immediate solution uko biemu sesia the infiltration of other political people who are your party no one offer your party no your former MPs wo your former MDCs wo your former ministers wo and your former appointees also wo e be a CEOs e be a former board members e be a council of state members and your former constituency executive national executives of a drum rights and more voting rights. Now, there be a here park essentially a police station will offer. See a person a stop at the my time about police station, number of police station, number of police station offer. Party in two. Now you have former police station executives and you now also voting rights of a Nancy woman idea working in the say. So my former police station for no now voting writer. Enya obi akono sa abonu a ewo police station wono okwa ya mafia bi wom ni akoto aba anajo be 2 ene 3 ti se bi esi ejo so no obi ene ho obebbo no mmode obebbo no mpemta so okoya sa bi because enipa no wa fa kwa paso ankoyi ni kura na yi ni totuna e sa o voting right oba be to aba oba ne sa so obi a will not feel neglected our party no again no sa ni prayer mabobo so no so no our identity can be assured. So we would the young people form up. And you know, so therefore we to say over some point. Something with what they with that secretary for so many years. And that party could take decision to about only say the constituency only say but here must have regional executive former regional executive so when you voting writer. And the man who kaka obi face ya yi na free mu no obi ade ne dia ba babo party no na ya dia peda party no aba aso so ofa ade ba ko amuhu ye na
ye fancy down for me ya to asbre na ye bi why last one
ofa me dashi
say for last one brand na
ofa me de ma no sie no ade ba ko so ehia party na di party ni ya aye ye communication officer no a
okay
ye point ni yan to so aba of a room right here to swaba. Maybe no communication director na kwese or to obite. Your communication director see any over the years meaning if you don't constitute near do ma betina ho. Na or to one wo you be bidden. On one kasa one no ho. Esa party ni me ya communication director no swaba. Onu ti na hu say sami jamfi or kasa na Mahama ni ya president bawa munkari edi ni segu na chi Ejina Sami Jamfi echi because Sami Jamfi is an elected officer or Kasama party no a party na so die na we dia owura BSF very miracle abwade waka your communication director no krache
But to be fair to him, now communication director Emma Yewa Baumia a campaign. The party in Pacho.
Minimpa, on that conflict nearby him.
Okay.
On your communication director to Baumia, and your Baumia no becano, and I'll communicate. Nanya your party no, party in the Jinakuno, party no, and the Jinakuno, party now will Baumia, party in the Jinakuno, the party no, and normal cost of consultancy, the party normal cost of original, the party no, your college cost, and yet, over. We are probably communicating. And yes, sir, Richard the Hiambo communicating. Who dear, the Oraba Miakoka, maybe I saw Oraba Miakoka assembly, no other church room. No, yes, sir.
Basa communication director, Richard Hiamba, Okonya accident, it did not for a long time on Casa.
Of Pampato, Okonya accident, no. Senator or deputy. Or deputy. If you are not your shoes, I will call accident in accident and go to one campus. How was I by? The Patawati here. After your organizing such an Subay, organizer Jana Jumano, and what done the MC. Eddie running the church. What done the MC? Was just organizing a Jumano. And who is controlling the youth organizing unit? No, who is asking the woman organizing unit not the mobile. Why now? Well, lose focus. And so we are after you know, and then you follow me a new one, or we are product. I do my two, I am so much to me. Or bar. No penny for I think I do money. It's all rough, than bucket. Oh, no. Not than bucket. I will win him Ghana, you know, near the Ghana crash and I'm not to raging some iron. You are penny for about when you are much. Near coffee from Qualabi. That's like for black materials for me. Any day, actually. Come on, the young folk will really work up. Make it the Mickey Castle. Yes, you know, and that's in a blue movie. By any 9 year full swamp. Now you will say, you're in custody year. On time, you can book. Say, Crony boy up and yet my fan is such a class, I grant my fan is such a penny. No, no, quickly, no. Young for Antum. Now they make a through at the police station. I wonder who know. Young former executive and probably go. Now, and Kessadiana acquired for because severe bono, more uniform film because and now uniform film class to about Waba. And Tinyasa Biani. Yamma and Penny for a kitty fear. Actually, you are more film Sekofiana and Nemunano. Why a former minister, former MP, and the party could take a decision. On and yet change Shiaso, and that party could trouble in Shiaswa, only say, only voting right, or rock or don't piano. Not a party take a decision was Santa Region, a former chief of staff. Kabi, or can Kabi, will be recognizing. Not you said, yeah, say this is so rat our home. Shut up our home, one. Get a system, I want to rat our home no matter for mother. And yet, Ben and Cass said, you better transition to now rock or don't need them.
Okay.
Some woman may quit a party. No, now you will be the Yamaso, you want the car.
Wadama, young fancy. Now, you himself come on a fair Nashas, Yansuni, ye muanti, and not ye. Why, you offer. Yantaobi, Matti, Yantaobi, that's a kind of question down for, and Sada for growth.
Sir, the two and in our share in Kunya Papa. See her, the beer set. Men how home. She video na say. Me and J whom the number of fa na contact ye. Na ye more direction no. Meaning say at the Papa beer I the bomb the way we are for Ken TV beer no. Ye kase. A yellow cray ya to show no hunti and a year bomb the rule. Enti Namia dom ye ma men so no or support to Canada compare kwa Japan. Or you business woman. Enti muma yina ye support the business women. Omo support to Canada Japan. Na omo business no enko so. Enti we de ni die kwan so men sada men sayem. Se open kunwa set ato agu fee ana se wadwumam E&J Home Decor. With your phone number na frɛ. You be more direction. But your own person be ba hampa. Ya ankasa de bugu car mu na ya de abrɛw. Menim sɛ we are for Ken Ghana for. No beboa. Ama your mama business no akoso. For any enquiries, with your phone number no. Yeah, we are for Ken. You say adia ye bo ho da robia no. Your papa asemba come and hold us responsible.
So once you say same if you Royal Gallery Ablekuma and into Jemame number no in Dinkita with them 0537 314546 0537 314546. Na man na me de atuja amount from ma me no ni ndikita wode. So person ye say wo ba no mfa ye na ye fro ana say ye say wo ba no mfa ye bibi bia e fa na nanom ne ehema asem ho and dem e kan for Royal Gallery e de amount say from no ni omu ndikita wode on be say wo ba no so de ye bibi e wo school ana say mpo wo to e de amuna wo nua e wa amunane ana say wankasa wo to na wa ton baby biala wo biala Delivery, baby bia wo won sebeka so wo Ghana ha so wo amonane baby bia wo bia wo fra maami a wonin bedin kita wode na wo so be siesie na wo ba no na wo aye feye papa.
The foundation of every kid's education is important to every parent. That is why Crìed International School is here to give your kids a solid foundation. The school that cares about its environment and seeks to transform it is one that cares about the education and well-being of its kids. The school has a playing ground, a bus to convey the kids in and out of school, as well as a well-furnished facilities and resources to groom the kids to future leaders. Not forgetting the well-learned teachers that are patient with the kids to ensure understanding is easy. They are located at a milestone off the Pokwasi Amasaman Road. For more information, call 0246 928 031 or 0246 098 067. Be part of a school that leads, learns, evolves, acts, and develops through sound education. Crìed International School, the next leaders.
School now batan biya de ne baro ko hono ni yo. Oye Rainbow Montessori International School. Yeah. Rainbow Montessori International School. What you from Crìed? You see GHTV. The Rainbow Montessori International School from ana. What been wrong? What's the what the Montessori curriculum in a syllabus? No what the trauma na de. The teachers wo hona. When you know why degree holders what the abutana badoyan what the trauma from ana dio. The Rainbow Montessori International School. Wakitaba funyo man what the trauma from ana de. It's your mama from ana not doing boy wrong. Wakita ultra modern science laboratory, computer laboratory, library and research center, art and sculpture laboratory, hygienic canteen, now for a clinic. Na moye nyika 1 point there. Rainbow Montessori International School. Oye boarding house. Inyo. Into onfahu baby awo biara. Wawo from ane batuma ba school. Onfahu de watakwa. Takrade. Elibo, Cape Coast, Accra, Kumasi. One boarding house facilities na. Oye modern standard. Na wawashefu papa. It's your house master and house mistress. What you want to a boarding house no? It's your Nisro biara. Bambo another security no she assure. It's if wabo from Anebra. The Ebehu Rainbow Montessori International School. It was Takwa in Soyem, opposite police station. It is said Ubaba Rainbow Montessori International School. To what do you nada? Was that no back shana the papa? Emana Zamsina. What channel 111? It's a quad word mission form. It was Hantaman Rabank. What Takwa Soyem branch. Freyene 0277 100 823. Rainbow Montessori International School. In Moframa one that in a one fapim. Oshasuaha. It's a Hana Batan Biara. Ordinary from a river.